Finish. Today we're checking out another awesome Kingbolen scan tool from the family of Kingbolen products here. We'd like to thank them for sending this over and sponsoring this video. With that, today we're checking out the K7 scan tool. This is an awesome, great little unit. It's actually built on a 7-inch tablet running Android 10, so newer, one of the newer tablets we've seen compared to some of the other, other generations and older scan tools. It has all the usual suspects: OBD2, code reading, live data graphing, oil light resets, a whole bunch of other resets. It does ECU coding for, I believe, Porsche, BMW, and GM, if I remember correctly. So if you have those cars, great benefit here. Key programming and a whole bunch of other things. We're going to do two things. We're going to unbox this and show you what's inside. And then we're actually going to show you the Bluetooth functionality, because there's a Bluetooth dongle in here. And you can actually connect to the car, so you don't necessarily have to be tethered to the car with a cable. But we're going to go scan our 1998 Honda Accord. But let's unbox this right now. Really, really nice unit. I will say, as a side note, we did pull this out of here just to charge it, register it, activate it, and get it up and running. Really, really nice unit. Comes in a nice case. And did take a little bit of time, not much though, to update the software. And this is the actual scan tool. I'll turn this on and I'll set it to the side so I can show you what's in the box here. There we go. So inside here, this is the Bluetooth dongle I was telling you about, and this gives you the ability to wirelessly connect from the car and not have to be tethered to the car with like a 6-foot cable or something like that. Really, really nice feature. Charging cable here, USB Type-C, and then this is obviously a global unit, so they give you a United States-based charger, but if you wanted to pop that off of there and actually use one of the international chargers, that's in here as well. Let me zip this back up here, and then I will talk about this. This actually has, I believe, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Little tech nerdy stuff here. 2.4 is more common. 5 gigahertz is the faster one, the one more modern day that you want. Really, really nice unit. It actually has Bluetooth for that dongle. And then it has, believe it or not, it has an actual camera on it. Let me push the camera button here. And I was tinkering with this last night. It actually is a 1080p, a full HD camera. So not that you're going to be making YouTube videos with this or anything, but if you're a shop owner, it's a great, great feature to show someone, take a photo or take a video. Here's what your car's doing, or here's how we're diagnosing it. Really, really nice feature. Let's jump back. We'll just push the power button here. Take us back to the home screen there. And a lot of cool stuff in here, reset, scan, but we're actually going to go outside and we're going to scan Jay's 1998 Accord and see what's going on right now. Here's our dongle here, Bluetooth dongle, and you just plug this into your OBD2 port. And so I'm going to turn the ignition on, and forgive the beeping. While that's beeping, I will tell you that we found the browser. There's actually a Chrome-based browser in here in the actual scan tool. So if you want to watch Fresh Vintage videos all day long on your scan tool, you can actually do that. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. Thanks so much. Okay, so clicking the button, the home button here, this actually is acting like a back button. So eventually, if you keep hitting back, you will get to, this is the actual settings screen where the browser is. But looking at the main screen here, we plugged in the dongle and we are connected via Bluetooth here. So let's go ahead and see if we can read some codes. And our Bluetooth is connected here. And there's the different protocols throughout the world. So it'll go through, take a minute and go through, and I think it'll fail through these and then get to the 9141-2 at the bottom. And here's our VIN, our malfunction indicator lamp. There's no data trouble codes. And let's go to enter. So this is where you can do a couple different things. Live data. I'm just going to grab a few random things here. Just grab a few. There we go. And we'll go back in here and grab that. So we'll hit OK. And I'll start the car here. So you can see the actual standard range there, and we'll graph the data. Let me hit the gas. Okay, so that was not a good example, I apologize, but let's go back and find the engine RPM. There's that. Okay, so here is our graph. There's our engine RPM. There's a lot of different stuff in here. Scrolling through the list, you can see all the different things in here. And then let's go back out to make sure you don't leave the dongle in the car for the customer to take home. And let's go to resets. I'm going to turn the car off here. So we have the bunch of different resets here. Forgive the, there we go. All the different diesel particulate filter, EGR. There's a ton of different stuff in here. Pretty comprehensive, actually. And what else is in here? The store. This is where you can actually get a ton of different software. Each one is broken up by OEM. And I'm going to click the refresh button here. We'll let it load the data. And so this Honda is already up to date, so we're good to go there. And here's actual updates as well. If you wanted to update and download any other software, this shows you what's already in the car. There's quite a bit of stuff. Like if you go through this list, this is a ton of stuff that's already in this scan tool. Everything from coolant bleeding to ECU aid, EGR adaptation, and just the list goes on. And there's more software you can upgrade in here. So really, really powerful, compact unit here. And you can actually do file here. This is where if you own a shop, you could actually build out a report to give to the customer so that they can say, hey, here's what's going on with your car. Here's any issues you're seeing with it, and recommend diagnostics or further repairs from there. And let's do the scan here. Let's see if, let's go to Honda here. And Honda. So I'm going to go with this Honda. And our Bluetooth connected. Let's see what's going on in here. So our 16 pin, United States. Alright, so let's go to 1998 here. And there's our vehicle. It didn't auto-VIN. This thing is, I believe, old enough to where it's not going to auto-VIN. But let's do system scan. It's going to run through and actually scan each system. And while we're waiting for that, we'll speed this up here. All right, so our scan is finished, and honestly, looking at my watch, that probably took a solid 7 or 8 minutes. So keep that in mind. Maybe the older car we're in versus like a 2020 or something like that. But this is what it found in the actual car itself. So let's go into the engine system here and take a look. And here's where we can actually read our fault codes. Let's read our current data trouble codes. And this car actually doesn't have a check engine light on, so there are no trouble codes, but if we wanted to, we could read them here and actually clear them out. There we go. And let's go back out here. So something else in here, you could actually do auto search, and I won't do that, but what I want to show you here is this is going to reconnect. There's a health report in here, and the health report will effectively do the same thing as the system scan that we just did. If you were to, oops, I clicked the wrong thing there, sorry. US. If you were to click that health report, if you had a customer come in and they say, I'm not sure what's wrong with my car, I just need help with figuring it out, you can press that health report and it would do a complete, it would touch every single computer in the car and communicate with it to see what's going on if there are any issues. And just show you this here. Okay, so 1998. And if you click that health report, it will effectively do an entire health scan of the car. I'm not going to click it now, but it's very similar to that system scan. That took us really about 7 or 8 minutes. So it's a comprehensive scan of the vehicle to give you a full understanding of what's going on in the customer specific case. Let's go to module. There's actually a lot of features that this has the capability to do things with. There's a port down here, the I/O, which allows you to plug in various things, including a battery tester, an actual oscilloscope, a little portable side printer, a video scope, and a TPMS module. So definitely a capable tool, and would definitely recommend it for a shop or a DIYer looking to take it to the next level. It's definitely a chunkier unit, but a solid unit, a really well built unit. Definitely recommend this thing. It's got a nice rubberized grip, so meant for a shop or a garage if you're a DIYer. But with that, if you like classic cars, if you like muscle cars, if you like DIY tech, if you like scan tools, if you like keeping your car certified fresh and saving a couple bucks with DIY auto repair, if you like Chargers and Chevelles and all the rest, Fresh Vintage is your channel. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.